All right, we are graphing circles. You graph them on the front. I'm not going to make you graph anything on the back. And on the final exam, it's just going to be like this. You won't have to graph anything on the final exam. Everything's multiple choice. All right, so if you guys remember from last week, we cannot do a problem like this. I've never given y'all one like this when you had a number in front of x squared and y squared. Everything we always had, Riley, was x squared plus y squared. So if you have a number in front, we've got to divide everything by 2 on this problem, right from the very start. All right, now when you rewrite it, let's go ahead and group it together. And you know what I mean by group it. Get your x's in the group tray, get your y's in the group. So this is going to be x squared minus 10x, then your box, remember. All right, we got y squared plus 4y, then your box. Now 34 divided by 2 is 17. Move it over, that's a negative 17. It doesn't belong in a group, so you move it over. That's the need. Yeah, pencil. Come up here and get one out of my desk. Oh, I got one right. Here, give that. Just don't mess up. I'll get you an eraser when I get a chance.
You said you'd say things and I put
Yeah, I know. I thought I had another one that had an eraser, but I didn't. All right, anybody got a question on number 6, how we started that? All right, so Balin, remind us how we fill in the box right here. What do we do? You remember? Square root of what? No. Half of 10 is 5, then square it. All right, so that's plus 25 there, plus 25 there. Whatever you add on one side, you got to add on the other. All right, now let's do the other one. That's negative 17. All right, half of 4 is 2. Square it, you get a plus 4 there and a plus 4 there. All right, so next step, I've got y'all doing a shortcut and skipping some steps, which is great. Add these 3 up, you get 29 minus 17 is 12. All right, write that down, then we'll fill in the parentheses. So we're trying to write the standard form of a circle. I added up these 3 numbers right here, and I think it's 12. I did it in my head. Make sure. Kelsey says it's 12, so we're good. All right, so what goes in the first parenthesis? Try to remember this. I do x minus something.
Why minus?
Because there's a minus right here. Good question, Adam. I just brought the minus down. Riley says 5. Square root of 25 is 5. That is correct. All right, the other parenthesis is going to be y plus something. What is it? 2. Square root of 4 is 2. All right, so now we got to write what our center is, and we have to write what our radius is, but I'm not making you graph them on the back. How do we find the center? We go positive 5, negative 2. Positive 5, negative 2 is my center. Y'all remember how we find the radius? Square root of 12. Somebody do square root of 12, make it a decimal. Be 3 point something. 3.5. 3.5. All right, question about that one.
For divide by 2 will always be 2.
Divide by 2. Okay, Adam, you divide by whatever numbers in front of x's and y.
Okay.
Sorry, x squared and y squared, and it will always be the same number for the ones we do. Kelsey?
So when you find the center, you have to like for the opposite.
Flip the sign. Flip the sign.
What about the right second?
Took the square root of 12 in my calculator. Punch it in, make it a decimal. All right, so that's how we're going to do the rest of this side. All right, so let's go to 7. Anybody got a question on 6? Did I ever hit play on that? There we go. All right, Destin, you got a question? Good? Also, Caitlin missed one. Throwing her under the bus, huh? 4x squared plus 4y squared minus 24x plus 16y. All right, so let's go to 7. Do I need to go back to 6? All right, Adam, how about on 7, Adam? What do I divide everything by on this one?
4.
Very good. Guys, remember, just look at your x squared and your y squared, whatever number's in front, that's what you're going to divide everything by. All right, so when you do that, Trey, and you divide everything by 4, put them into groups. Go. Make sure you know what you're doing on this. This is our test. All right, so y'all should have x squared minus 6x in your box. For the y's, we got y squared, 16 divided by 4 is 4. In your box there. Somebody help me. What's negative 51 divided by 4 equal?
12.75.
Negative 12.75. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Question on that step. Have I messed up anywhere yet? All right. Kaylee, how do I fill in this box right here? What do I do? Half of 6 is 3. Square it's 9. So I put a plus 9 there and a plus 9 there. Alright, half of 4 is 2. Squared is 4. I put a plus 4 there and a plus 4 there.
What? This thing's hard.
That's alright, Adam. I get it, buddy.
It always does this. It always does this. Sure.
Alright, so y'all should be finishing this one up. So we got our parentheses with a square here. Somebody add up these three numbers for me. Is that 0.25? Alright, equals 0.25. Alright, y'all should know how to fill in the parentheses based on what we did on the last problem. Time to get back from grad batch.
6:30.
7 in the morning, sleep all day.
I woke up and we're in Brentley at 6:30.
There you go. All right, Riley, what goes in this first parenthesis right here? X. Got a minus sign here, Riley, so it's x minus 3. Everybody good? All right, Daniel, what goes in this second parenthesis right here? Y plus 2. Anybody have a question on how we set that up? That is your standard form. Hey, CJ, let's stay off your phone for a little bit. That is your standard form of a circle right there. All right, so now we got to write our center, and we got to write our radius from that. Do I need to slow down, or y'all good? Good? All right, Jesse, what's my center?
3, -2.
Positive 3 and negative 2. What's my radius? Make it a decimal.
Let's see.
Type it in for me.
I got 0.5.
Jesse got 0.5. Are we good with that? I didn't plug it in the calculator. Everybody good? 0.25. You find the square root of that. It's 0.5. All right, so 8 should be a normal problem. 9 looks different. So I think we need to do 9 together. I'll do 9 and then maybe 10. And I'll let y'all finish the rest of them if y'all are good. All right, can I move on from 7? Has everybody got a copy? We're going to turn this sheet in. I don't know about this sheet. Probably turn the next sheet in. All right, number 9, I got x squared equals 49 minus y squared. All right, how is this one not in standard form? What's wrong with it? Yeah, x and y are not on the same side. See if you got a sheet. No, we don't. This one Thursday. You got it. I'll just get it out back in a minute. All right, so what we're going to do is move our minus y squared. So I got x squared plus y squared equals 49. All right, are we good? Now, guys, we don't have to put everything in groups on this one. How come?
There's nothing to
It
group.
doesn't have groups. We don't have another x. We don't have another y. So that's done. So what is my center when it looks like that?
-1.
0 and 0. If you don't have another x with it, it's 0. So the center 0, 0. What's our radius? 7. So that one looked hard, but that one's really probably the easiest one on the sheet.
So for 7, sir, you got x plus 9 and plus 4. How did you get those again?
On 7.
Yes.
Alright, how I got plus 9? I took half of 6, which is 3, and then I squared it out.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I want you guys to try number 8. Everybody should be able to do it by yourself. Don't forget you have to divide the -1 also by 2. So I got x squared plus 1x in my box. I got y squared minus 2y in my box equals -1/2. I'm going to let y'all write that down before I go any further. Then we'll see if we got this one right.
Oh, that's why I got wrong. And you have to divide the 1, 2.
What's that? Probably going to definitely need your calculator on this. All right, Allison, explain to me, how do we figure out what goes in the box? Good. Half of 1 is 0.5. Then we got to square it. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to type it in. 0.5 squared is. I got 0.25. So 0.25 goes there. 0.25 goes here. Any question about that? All right, Allison, do the second box right here for me. Good. So plus 1 there and plus 1 there. All right, so now I'll let y'all write this down. Add these 3 numbers up. That's 1.25 minus 0.5. I got 0.75. Would somebody check my math on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did too. Me too.
Yeah, if you had 3/4 right there, that's also the same thing. All right, so here's the question. What goes in here? X plus 0.5. Where'd I get 0.5 from? Half of that. What goes in the second? Y minus 1. So what's our center? -0.5 and +1. And what's our radius? I'm going to type this in the calculator. Square root of 0.75 is, I got 0.87, I'm guessing. 0.87, I'm rounding, I should say. All right, let's take a bathroom break. We'll come back. We got to learn some